in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. And a chance here to check out some stats for Lou Dort.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Wallace, and it's Williams at the small forward. And for the Timberwolves, Conley and Edwards are the guards. Julius Randle is out there with Gobert, and it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. You know, Greg, so often we talk about depth, but how important is it for these teams to possess it?
Yeah, especially with the amount of injuries we see happen every season. It's so critical that teams have players that are ready to step up and produce. It really allow you to not have to change the way you play.
Now here is Conley, and it's blocked. And now a fast break for the Thunder. The shot by Williams, no good. Williams with the steal. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Explosive move from J-Dub. Great athlete.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. Pass to Edwards. Rebound by Williams. Holmgren against McDaniel. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace with the ball. And here is Holmgren. Just 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Shoots over McDaniel. Holmgren can't hit.
Well, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Conley's shot is off. Looking at Oklahoma City, they took the win in their last game against the Heat. Holmgren can't hit. For Minnesota, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And finished off by Gobert.
And Gobert is so well set up there. All he's got to do is elevate above the D and take that one home.
So it's the Thunder now. Now Williams. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. For 3, Holmgren. And he's good on the 3 ball.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And here is Conley after the 3-pointer from Chet Holmgren.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Chalk up 2 there.
And Jalen Williams had a plan there to outwork the defense. He knows you got to bring it to the paint.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. He's listed at 6'5", but Brent, Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, one of those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great poise. And there are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is.
The Thunder leading by 5. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Here's Holmgren. The shot missing. Gobert with the defensive effort.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Here's Williams following the basket by Julius Randle. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein passes to Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's blocked by Conley. That one drops for him. And here is Conley. No scoring in this one. Randall outside. Over in the corner, Edwards. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. And Hall of Famer David Aldridge spoke with Chris Finch. David?
And he knows his team has its hands full going up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Coach said Shai is one of the best in the league when it comes to scoring off the bounce. And when he's not scoring, he's kicking it out to an open teammate. So we have to make sure our rotations are quick. We'll see how the defense responds, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. Williams finds Hartenstein. To the inside. Stolen by McDaniels. Pass to Randall. Outside Edwards. Now here's McDaniels. And here we go. Holmgren heading to the hoop. Lays it in off the breakaway. Holmgren's got 5.
And guys, he's a terrific athlete with tons of time to develop. You see the potential on that drive from Holmgren.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 7. Now Edwards shoots from 14, and that one drops for him.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
The Thunder leading by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Williams with a clean look. Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 7. The Timberwolves have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. McDaniels against Williams. It's taken away by Wallace. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break champ. And Williams with the stuff.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Rudy is so used to fighting inside. This guy will do whatever it takes.
Williams against McDaniel. Pass to Holmgren from downtown, and the Thunder another 3.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Now here's Randall. 11 points last game. And timeout. Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for the Thunder. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Taking a look at Oklahoma City, they've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, the Minnesota Timberwolves right on their heels as they've got the next best record.
I think for Minnesota, they've got their sights set pretty darn high right now. After what they've done this season, their goal is nothing short of a title.
A massive amount of confidence, tremendous swagger with this team, and they believe in themselves. That might be all it takes to get them where they want to go.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot. Back to Caruso. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. Timberwolves trail by 13. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the basket by Minnesota. Pass to Holmgren. Williams with the ball. Puts the move on, and he sinks the layup. Williams has got 11 points.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Here's McDaniels. Back to Conley. Gobert with a screen for Conley. All alone. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, and they didn't get, blown out in that game, but it felt deflating, and it felt like they got crushed. And they could not get anything going, no matter who they had out on the court.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game. I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
Oklahoma City leading by 10. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Caruso. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Anthony Edwards.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Thunder.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
And so Caruso nails both of them. Last season, the Thunder finished as the 1 seed for the first time since 2013.
Yeah, and that was when they were led by the young duo of Durant and Westbrook. But they've got a new group of young stars now who are looking to bring that first championship to OKC.
Here's Dillingham, 6 to shoot. This one for 3, and again, Minnesota with the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Dort, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Well, some very valuable players right here. Big men who can create turnovers for their teammates inside. These are the power forwards and centers with the most assists in the past month. Julius Randle is second.
It takes a tremendous feel for the game to be able to make the passes these big guys are capable of making out of the low post.
Well, an offense that's unpredictable can be tough to guard. The ball doesn't go into the low post and never come out. It keeps moving thanks to their passing ability and playing unselfish basketball.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Caruso against DiVincenzo. Here's Williams. Trying to get open is Hartenstein. Got a piece of it. Here's Dillingham. He averages about 5 points a game. Pass to Randle. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Williams can't get it to go. And Randle has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. 9-point game. Here's Dillingham. Defended by Caruso. To the middle. Reed gets the bucket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Oklahoma City leading by 7. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Well, you know that he's going to find a way to get the ball in the basket. No matter what D he's faced with, he averages about 31.5 points a game. Hartenstein can't get it to go. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Well, Brent, Mark Daigneault was named the 2024 Coach of the Year. Not once, but twice.
Yeah, he won 2 separate Coach of the Year awards. One voted on by his peers, and the other one voted on by the media. What a remarkable accomplishment for such a young coach that has not only grown himself, but grown this team in ways that a lot of other squads are envious.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. And we thank you for the report. Here we are sizing up G.A. Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Just keep seeing more and more evidence about Jalen Williams being the total package, a swingman who scores it, rebounds, passes, and can defend.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. And here's Edwards from the arc. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander to the paint. A nice shot by Hartenstein.
Well, a solid facilitator that helps that the defense thinks that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to shoot and not pass.
Here's Dillingham. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Edwards, no good.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Caruso kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Dillingham with the bucket. Dillingham's got his 3rd basket of the night. Here's Williams. He's got 12. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound, Minnesota. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Yeah, you know they wanted a few of those plays back. What a tough way to go out in that one.
Yeah, really a game that they should not have lost, but sometimes even when you play your best, it might not be good enough.
Minnesota shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line right here. Throw drops for DiVincenzo. And so DiVincenzo nails both of them. Joe with it. Reed with the block. And they get it back. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Thunder lead by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
And Caruso's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Dillingham. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then there's Reed. And it's Shannon in at the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Here's Dillingham. Sinks the triple. Dillingham's got 10 points.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now, here's George. He's coming off a 19-point game against Miami.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game? It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
Caruso against DiVincenzo. Left side, Edwards. Sweet move. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And the Thunder making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. And the first one drops. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Outside, Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Over Reed. Rebound, Minnesota. Reed's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now Dillingham. No good. That would have tied it.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Wiggins passes to Holmgren. Caruso looking for an opening. Clock at 6. Wallace kicks to Dort. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Dillingham. He's got 10. Pass to Shannon. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Holmgren.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Timberwolves shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And he makes the first.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
That one misses. Well, Brent, we had to wait a year for it, but Chet Holmgren had an incredible rookie season.
And I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league.
Now here's Wallace. 11 points for him in that last game against Miami. They could use a bucket. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Well, the all-around game of Chet Holmgren is very, very impressive. The scary part is he's going to get better.
The Thunder leading by 3. Wiggins with the bounce pass. Stolen by Reed. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. That ties it up. Dillingham's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Timberwolves. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break, that'll add to your total in a hurry. He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Gobert, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley comes in for Dillingham. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Mike Conley.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Now here's Gobert. 6 points for him. And here's Reed. 4 on the clock. Conley's shot is off. Now here's Wallace. He has yet to score. Pass to Caruso. And here is Holmgren. Wiggins outside. Over in the corner, Caruso. That 3 off the mark. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 3. Gobert, great positioning on the putback.
And Gobert showing how much he wanted that basket.
Oklahoma City has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Caruso, the pass to Holmgren. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Good on the three-point shot. Wiggins has got 6 in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Reed. Edwards against Wallace. Gobert with a screen on Wallace. To the inside. And finished off by Gobert.
And the slam. If Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
Oklahoma City's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Now, here's Holmgren. Over in the corner, Dort. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Big make for Dort. That is his bread and butter. Nails the 3 from the corner.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Outside, Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Here's DiVincenzo. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Down low, it's stolen by Gobert. One-on-one fast break. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. This will give them a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Some changes for Minnesota. Randall comes in for Reed. And it's McDaniels in for Dante DiVincenzo. Jalen Williams is checked in for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Alex Caruso. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort a screen on Randall. From the line. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Conley against Williams. Now McDaniels. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. For Minnesota, they had put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. The free throw drops from McDaniels. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Oklahoma City has gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. Williams, a screen on Conley. Pass to Holmgren. And here is Wallace. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Gobert. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Timberwolves trail. To the wing right side. Conley with a wide open look. Knocks down the 3-ball. Conley's got 6 points.
Came into the NBA as an average shooter at best. Conley's worked as hard as anyone to improve his shot. Part of why he's had such a stellar career.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Michael Conley getting his 3 to go. Great open look there. And the Thunder lead by 1.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Randall from outside. Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Right side, Williams. Inside, here's Holmgren. And good off the lead pass that time. And now a 3-point Thunder lead.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
For 3, Edwards. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game. You know, all the way to the bucket, no resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Of that attitude, growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David.
What a confident play there from Jalen Williams, putting his shot right up and in.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Here is Edwards. He's coming off a 37-point game against Milwaukee.
He's passing another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
They're having more success from 3-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep. Williams
against McDaniel. Williams kicks to Dort. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists tonight.
And Dort has a nose for the bucket.
The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Gobert dishes to Edwards. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
For Minnesota, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. And the Thunder making a switch here. Hartenstein's checked in.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Timberwolves trail by 3. Over in the corner, Randall. McDaniels against Wallace. McDaniels kicks to DiVincenzo. 5 on the clock. Randall, a screen on Williams. Fires from deep. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Holmgren the pass to Wallace. Shoots over McDaniel. Wallace misses.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
A bit shocking that he has not registered one made field goal in the quarter, guys.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. No good with the triple.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Now here's Randall. 5 points in the game. Back to Gobert. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. To the middle. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Oklahoma City shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
Free throw good, Wallace. Wallace hits 2 free throws. Timberwolves trail by 5. Conley scanning the floor. Pass to Gobert. DiVincenzo with it. Wallace covering. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
I mean, I don't know. Does he look a couple steps slow today? He needs to shake that off and get into the zone and get on the scoreboard.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Hartenstein with the screen on Conley. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Randall down low, working on Holmgren. Puts up a deep 3. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Thunder. They lead by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
And looking at the Rockets matchup, they've had the better season, but this game feels close.
More than a few analysts have predicted an upset here. I'm going the other way. I think they take care of business. And looking back on that first half, it certainly hasn't gone as planned for the Timberwolves.
If they just hit a couple more threes, it's a different score. I think in this case, you just keep shooting them. I can see them getting hot in the second half.
The professor going with the law of averages here. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One of the stories here, Jalen Williams getting it done today.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Oklahoma City leading by 5. Taking a look at the Thunder. Before in the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Cason Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Williams at the small forward position.
Hey, yo, right here.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wallace. 5 to shoot. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the first bucket of the third here for the Thunder. And here is Conley. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Now, here's Holmgren. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Holmgren's got 16 points. Timberwolves trail by 8. Randall surveying the D. It's Edwards on the wing. Shot clock at 6. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
Wallace up on top. Edwards defending. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Now here's Edwards. 10 points for him. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Oklahoma City on D. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A moment here to see some numbers for Williams. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. He's putting up about 20 points per game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Wallace. He's got 5. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Wallace. Stolen by Conley. And now Randall pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 4 assists now tonight.
You can see Randall just seeing some open court in front of him, accelerating and making something happen in transition.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Well, the shooting guard position is where teams look for a lot of their points. And these players, the highest scoring among them, haven't disappointed. Anthony Edwards on top.
Possibly the single most dangerous player in the league right now. I mean, a machine at the offensive end, just so hard for any defense to deal with.
You just have to say a prayer when you're guarding him. It's just about impossible. He has such a sophisticated offensive game, and no matter how the defense game plans for him, he's one step ahead.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 10 points for him. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving in. Releases. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards looking it over. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Offline with his 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
It's stolen by Edwards. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw good, Conley.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Pass to Gobert. Randall outside. From past the arc. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. And he gets it to go. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 here in this quarter.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. 7-point differential. And the rejection by Holmgren.
An outstanding shot blocker. It's not just about Holmgren's length. It's about his positioning as well.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Edwards.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 12. Hartenstein. Gobert with the defensive effort. Timberwolves trail by 7. It's Edwards on the wing. McDaniels kicks to Randall. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Holmgren. The overall game of Julius Randle is impressive. He's gritty. He is in there giving it, Brent, his everything.
Yeah, Kevin, you think about that year where he averaged 24, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. I mean, the only other guys that did that were Will Chamberlain, Oscar Robertson, Larry Bird, Russell Westbrook, Jokic, Giannis. All of those guys won MVPs. That's a heck of a list.
That free throw good from Randall.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Both free throws good from Randall.
And yes, there's been growth in Julius Randle and his game year after year, adding little things, but this big man focuses on playing to his strengths.
Now here's Wallace. 5 points in the game. Knocked loose, out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Now we get a chance to check out Chet Holmgren.
The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And as you said, one rung below the leader in block shots. Tremendous motor. He's simply been destroying opponents in the lane. Here is Edwards. 12 points for him. Gobert dishes to Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And unbothered by the contact inside, Edwards plays the game with so much physicality.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 12 points for him. Pass to Holmgren. Williams kicks to Wallace. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Julius Randle picks one up. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Oklahoma City?
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Now here's Edwards. 14 points for him. Gobert with a screen on Williams. For 3, Edwards. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pulls it up. Conley's shot is off.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Conley. And a little luck that time, but it drops. 14 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Timberwolves trail by 6. Conley kicks to Edwards. Back to Conley. And it's denied. Holmgren against Randall. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good on the assist by Holmgren. Holmgren's got his 6th assist on the night. Now here's Conley. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Edwards. Over Wallace. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Here's Hartenstein, defended by Gobert. Wallace inside. Edwards there. Gilgeous-Alexander. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Randall outside. From the arc. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Randall's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, improving his three-point range and confidence and rhythm from the three-point line, that's opening up some things for Julius Randle.
Now here's Williams. He's got 15. Now Holmgren. Just 5 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. So the wing on the left. McDaniels with the ball. He's picked up by Holmgren. Here's Edwards. The Thunder pull it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Williams passes to Wallace. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander can hit you with a lot of moves. Tricky to defend.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And money from the stripe. SGA could close his eyes and knock that down.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for McDaniels. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Cason Wallace. And so he makes both from the line.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in. And right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Shoots over Caruso. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And if he gets looks that cleanly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul. You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
He's off on the first.
And Gobert knows his role on this team. Rebound, block shots, and look to score near the basket.
Oklahoma City leading by 6. Caruso with the ball. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Williams passes to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Randall outside. Outside Edwards. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Back to Caruso. Misses the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Edwards passes to DiVincenzo. Puts it up from 12, and he hits the jump shot.
DiVincenzo, not the go-to shot to be in the mid-range, but that one looked like it was in rhythm.
And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Hartenstein. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, great work by Edwards to get up court in a hurry and get himself a bucket. Can't let those fast break opportunities get away.
The Thunder leading by 4. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 20 points for him to the inside. The kick out to Williams. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. It's Randall with the drive. A putback. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Williams' shot is off. Minnesota shooting about 42% so far. To the paint. Here's Gobert. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
We've got 1:48 left in the third. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Pass to Williams. Wants to get it to Randall and does. Over in the corner, Conley. And here's Edwards from the arc. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 6th assist on the night. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight of converting on those chances. Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
To end the cold streak, Hartenstein can't get it to go. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Edwards. Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. 7-second difference, shot in game clock. Shot from 12. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that could carry on well throughout the year.
Edwards dishes to Gobert. Caruso grabs the miss. Outside Williams. Can't hit from in close. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And we'll be back with you shortly. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Timberwolves trail. They've got Reed. Dillingham is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Shannon in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Dante DiVincenzo with a real nice team first play.
And here is Caruso. Outside Williams. Back to Caruso. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Wallace. Over Dillingham. Wallace misses. Minnesota shooting for the game at 42%. Edwards against Wallace. Inside. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's foul number 2 for him. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Williams against Edwards. 5 on the clock. Pass to Reed. 3-pointer. Rebound by Williams. Oklahoma City trailer. Now here's Caruso. Dort with the ball. Back to Caruso. The free throw drops for Caruso. And so Caruso nails both of them. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Pass to Reed. Over Williams. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Williams kicks to Dort. Caruso, the pass to Dort. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. It's deflected. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Dillingham. The layup missed. The Thunder with the lead. Williams finds Dort. High arcing shot.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for that.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And that one misses. Mike Conley's checked in for Minnesota. And he sinks the second.
He was able to tie it up, but he has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Caruso sets the screen for Wallace. Caruso up top, stolen by Conley. One-on-one here. Here's Shannon. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And Conley is just so unselfish. He's very willing to give the ball up if it means setting up a teammate.
Well, Thunder have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Williams against DiVincenzo. Williams sets a screen for Williams. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
And both free throws good for Williams. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Now Conley. Pass to Reed. A 3. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got assist number 8 now on the night. Thunder trailing by 3. Caruso with the ball. Williams a screen on Conley. Caruso kicks to Williams. Wide open shot is on the money.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Edwards against Wallace. Outside Edwards. Conley finds Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. From the top of the key, he hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Edwards got the lead up to 3 now for the Timberwolves. The Thunder have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Williams looking over the floor. Here's Dort. Offensive rebound. Caruso kicks to Williams. Clock at 6. Floats one. Gets that one through the hole. Make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both. But when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Now here's Edwards. Here's Shannon. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Stolen by Conley. Takes it inside. Bucket is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
It's always a positive thing for this offense when Conley puts pressure on him.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Wallace inside. Edwards defending. Wallace dishes to Williams. Shot clock at 5. Williams passes to Williams. Shoots over Reed. Williams' shot is off. Timberwolves leading by 3. For 3, Edwards. Edwards crashing in from outside.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
Conley against Caruso. Outside Williams. Puts up a 3. And that one's good. Caruso's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Here's Reed after Oklahoma City gets the 3. Outside Conley. Down low. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
And so here is Oklahoma City trailing by 5. Williams against DiVincenzo. In the corner, Wallace with it. Here's Williams. DiVincenzo with the rebound. DiVincenzo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Edwards. Dort grabs the miss. Thunder trailing by 5. Here's Williams. DiVincenzo with the rebound. DiVincenzo's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And that one falls for Reed. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. For the Thunder, Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Chad Holmgren comes in for Dort. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Alex Caruso. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. And he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Now here's Conley. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Thunder trailing by 6. All is up on top. McDaniels defending. And rejection by McDaniels. Here's Edwards. Gets in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one.
And that's what they're looking for from Edwards. Scoring from all areas of the court, even mid-range, keeps the defense honest.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Wallace. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Coaches love Gilgeous-Alexander, and the way that he's working, he's refusing to give in against that kind of airtight defense.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the growth that Shea has shown over the years, it has come on so fast with how he has improved, but he's adding to his game.
Bounce pass Conley, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Sometimes you like to see guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc. Holmgren's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Pass to Randall. Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's outside. Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot no good. Randall with some nice D. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Now you can see the touch and the improvement in that touch right there.
And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Wallace. Shot clock at 6. Now Holmgren from deep. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Conley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Right side, Williams. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Pass to Wallace. Yes! And the foul. Michael Conley picks one up.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Free throw good, Wallace.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Love to see that kind of effort from Gilgeous-Alexander on the defense. He can get in your head at times.
Holmgren kicks to Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Holmgren can't hit. Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's Edwards. Pass to Gobert. McDaniels gets a wide open look. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. McDaniels against Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. And to get open is Hartenstein. Holmgren with it. Pass to Wallace. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter.
And SGA is used to burying these kind of big-time shots. Just an outstanding leader.
What a sweet jam by Edwards.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
54 seconds left in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Money! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Here's Edwards. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And how about the commitment from Edwards, refusing to give up on that play?
Take it, and that was an important free throw.
Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. That's going to send Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to the free throw line. Michael Conley picks one up. Good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, free throws put them in an excellent position to win this thing now. It's all in the hands of the D.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
.29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Edwards against Wallace. Gobert with a screen on Wallace. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Drops the first one, and that makes it a three-point lead.
Important free throw opportunity here, and this is where a young player like Holmgren has got to show that the work is paying off.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. Two-possession game now.
Three-pointer, Randall. The Thunder pull it in. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game, and an intentional foul there stops the clock. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. So we see the Thunder get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And, Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.